I'll read this one and then I'll tell you what inspired it. Charm for the drowned boy. You were taking an ordinary breath when the whole ocean made twin mocking pools of your lungs, when they took you in your wetsuit and hung you out to dry. I wanted to know what the ocean floor knew of you. Last kiss, open mouth, sea in, brother gone. I wanted to see God there, enormous, gathering you like branch coral, years in a delicate growth, and then broken off like the needliest icicle, like blown glass cello strings. Something you take when reaching for something else, an extra newspaper, a hotel shower cap. You might have been an accidental nudity. God there, wearing you like a pendant. He that large, and you, my heart-shaped muscle of a sibling, reduced to a pendant really. A single charm hooked on the chain of his neck, fluttering when he took a breath, caught against his pulse, against the light. Yes, wrong to it. Wrong is only a big boy with a John Wayne swagger, heart-throbbing the neighborhood can be, folded in on himself like an origami crane caught in the rain. In your honor, we will plant a Japanese elm this summer when the heat makes any labor passion, and cut a lock of hair to bury where you are. I will send the large round garden stone befriended to a lamp so cold it will crack it open, and in the center will be a single drop of salt water. That's how I'll know you now. The poem sounds like an elegy for a brother, right? Fortunately, I don't. I have never had any brothers. Not fortunately that I don't, but that I didn't and lost one. There's really nothing harder to write in terms of sentimentality than one, an elegy, and two, an elegy for a dead cat. So as brutal as it sounds, it was easier to eulogize this cat or elegize this cat by making him into a brother that I don't have. He was quite a neighborhood hero. He was very horseshoe-shaped, and he had human girlfriends that adored him, all wept at his funeral. So I was not one of them. I lived in his household, finding his faults. But anyway, that was some sort of my inspiration poem for how you write about something that is really dangerous to try and tackle without making kind of a mess of it. So it worked. Poems are a little bit longer. I'll read two more. Sometimes my inspiration comes in the form of a response. I had one love poem to a color, and then I started to think about how it would play out if there was a love triangle, or suddenly my favorite color changed, and this poem was the result. And it begins with the Lorca quote, "Green, how I want you green." It's expected. And the poem is called "Romance in Celadon." How I want you green, in the misty silver of an olive grove, not emerald or peridot, but chartreuse reverberation. Not day glow, but pure after rain in a wooded place view. They say you're a jealous one, no other hue before me. Purple has my heart, so you whisper through tornado-whipped nights when the sky wears you, dark water and eerie, like a malignant olive frock. Oh, what you do to eyes, bottle glass to juniper, to wear you fatigued in camouflage, an army's rage, or nostalgic in a vintage smoking jacket, malachite. A romaine scarf, an aged bruise, you're everywhere, a lush one. Any green light the storm will do. A woman tears through the jade jungle of you, rests in your weedy garden, licks at your lime-flavored shade, tastes your cool mint river stones, tests the crabapple skin, just to hear you feather firm, tongue flirt with the wind, your velvet mouth, your verdant voice, hang with me in a dangerous sky. Weave through trellis with me. Let us tangle under a tropical, mean-hearted seawater awning. Just say you love me best. Say it, and she'd try, wistfully thinking violet, heliotrope, lavender. Say you love me best. Old wounds, lost limbs, lichen, moss agate, ivy-eyed felines, parakeet plumage, pine, everything pines. You could be the one she learns to love best. Forest in his father's old suit. Sage in a leaf green dress. Sorry, a leaf thin dress. Try not to say green there. Okay. And finally, this is my rant. This is, I'm sorry? No, this is a complaint against being left behind while someone flicks through Spain. This was an old boyfriend, emphasis on old, who decided to take off for Spain without me. So to get over it, and to come back, by the way. So to get over it, so he could come back, I decided to write a poem. And the only thing you need to know about this is cicadas fly, if you don't know what that is. Gathers bits of shell, sort of uses secretions to glue them in pieces on the skin for armor, which I thought armor was needed. Cicadas fly in 2 lessons. 1, most cicadas larvae surround themselves with a protective case made from various materials from their surroundings, fastened together with a sticky, silk-like secretion produced from a gland near the mouth. Each species uses its own particular materials, grains of sand, plant fragments, and even empty snail shells, and builds its case with a specific design. It is often possible to identify a species simply from its case. The sand grains or other materials are frequently cemented together very neatly to form mosaic. Postcard from Barcelona, a weather report. The rain in Spain falls mainly on the plains. Reply from Alabama. Here, plain girls in print dresses drink rain from an unstained distillery. 2, moth-like insects with 2 pairs of membranous wings, densely covered with tiny hairs and held roof-wise over the body and breast. All are fairly weak flyers, and the females of few species are wingless. Most are dull brownish or grayish insects, flying at dusk. Postcards land in the mailbox I painted cool mint green. The color of your favorite ice cream, the color of your heart, it seems. They say, lovely here, but missing you. They say, every bright, broken thing resounds with you. Or maybe simply, wish I'd invited you. A drop of honey to each corner I'd press, each postcard to my flesh, until I am a Spanish panorama, a caddis fly, 50-cent sentiment. Barcelona postcard, if ever a city was your city, color upon color, a weather report. Flightless girls find ways to flee. Spanish fly. C, anti-aphrodisiac. C, senorita abandoned. Where you are, the fountains spurred a collage of gaudy puzzles. Diviner, you helped me see pain in that country's name. Here, I am a bird bath of spite, a decoupage of longing, a nude puzzle mostly undone. If I could, I'd ask a passing caddis fly if those gorgeous shards ever cut the bodies